Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Nevada Wolfpack taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. So Nevada's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikov award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups, and based on how he's played...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Extending the play. Finds his man, it's Burks. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Using his legs, it's Brooks. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. Across the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
A first down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Texas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Potter. Rushes on him. Quickly to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Averill. That's caught. It's Knight. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of...
Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Walters. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He leaves it with his back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Handoff from the shotgun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Walters. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Averill. Got his man. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke 1 tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself, fighting off the defender. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. To the air on 1st down. Works the middle of the field.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. And they're not on the same page there.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Using his legs, it's Knight. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Averill. Immediately fires to the middle. Crosses the 30, he's got away. All by himself down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nevada. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Got big yardage on the return. What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Inside the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Takes the easy one to the back. Turning it on! And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the power run here. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Sends it back in motion on the option. Now the toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
21, Texas State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's complete on the right side. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Knight. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got
some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
Number 32.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That's caught. It's Watkins. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Bobcats want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They
slips a tackle, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Jones to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Walters. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first. Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Nevada, 35. Texas State, 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pryor. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Potter. The throw to the outside is complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on fourth down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Walters. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frank. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Potter. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. From the gun. Give on the inside. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and getting him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Jones to throw. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Completes it in the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Got a man. It's Watkins. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Potter. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defense.
Makes the grab, pass to Marker. On the move at the 30. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. There on the left hash, he'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. It's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Takes it on the shovel. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Jones to throw. Finds his man. It's Knight. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Floating away. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On the set. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Texas State, 24.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Potter. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Got it behind the line, it's Frank. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps swinging it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads it left. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500, I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Let's go! On the run, it's Brooks. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Nevada. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Potter. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Flips it out to the back. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Working on the right. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of